Poop. Such a dirty word. Got some wild stuff for you today. Waiting for other people to show up. Officially, I haven't been able to hold a conversation with a person in over a year. That's some poop. Mostly, I'm always talking to myself. Because there isn't actually a community. Yeah, poop. I don't go out much these days. Too much poop. Poop. When it comes to truthful information, people neither affirm or deny it. And that's amazing. Smart people are completely indifferent to truth. They have a tendency of thumbing it and moving on to another party of poop. It's amazing. And I'm over here, hey, you can read that fucking headline forward, backwards, buddy, and you can't get it fucking twisted. So I don't know what you're losing in translation. No idea. Right? Read it forward, read it backwards. Wow. Can't get it twisted. Poop. Forward, backwards, poop, and poop. It's amazing. They won't believe it until a vagina says it. What do you think? Hey! Hey! What? What do you think you're doing? You don't need any more treats right now, you pig. Right? Got a fresh foot of snow on the ground last night and the other day. So everybody's hunkered down inside right now. Golden Peanut has essentially become the equivalent of a modern Bigfoot. You don't believe it, you don't see it, you don't hear it, you're not going to repeat it. If you didn't hear it, you don't believe it. If you didn't witness it, nah, that didn't happen. Isn't that amazing? I'm really growing into my powers too. I've come to realize I can sit in the center of a circle and masturbate and no one would say anything. Socially acceptable behavior. It's socially acceptable. It's a wild time to be alive. I'm not impressed with either party or leadership in general. I have a real problem with people that will neither affirm or deny factual information. You're not wanted. You're not respected by me. And I'm not even trying to earn respect. I don't care. I just think it's cute that you can't talk. And then they want to tell me that I'm fucking mentally impaired while they sit there and stare at me like I'm a dumb fucking pile of dog shit. Ain't that amazing? And this has gone on for years. Not new. The only thing new is my ability to articulate the situation that you're observing and my lack of give a fuck about your ego and your feelings. That should amaze you. I said it for free. They'll neither affirm or fucking deny it. That makes them good people. And I realize that's how you can tell the difference between the good people and the bad ones, right? The good ones sound like poop. Hey, good rising, Andrew. You like the headline? Can you get it twisted? Is it confusing? Can you read it forward and then turn around and read it backwards? Did it come out the same? Does it sound the same either way? Amazing, huh, Andy? You're the first one to confess to it. You deserve a trophy. My daddy won't even confess to that shit. Isn't that amazing? My daddy won't even say, yeah, you're right, Matthew. Here's $1. It's amazing. Just as bad as watching Janet Mills the other day decide that beta males were going to play in women's sports. And this is going to cost you all your federal funding. See how screwed we are? Thank you, Janet Mills. We want to watch girls and boys play ball together. Maybe they could shower together and pet each other's genitalia together. Socially acceptable. Did you notice that these are college athletes being treated like toddlers by any chance? Did anyone notice that yet? Right? It's all about the children. In reality, college athletes are young adults. Right? They're not toddlers. They're not in Pampers anymore. They don't need to be fucking pampered. What they need is a spanking. Ask my daddy. My daddy will tell you they need a spanking. Sometimes I think spankings are the best solution for everything. You know, somebody's they need to be beat. It's terrible. Spare the child and spoil the rod. I think everybody needs a good spanking, huh? I bet my daddy'd be down for that one. The real question is how to create this into a larger political issue. English is dog Latin, language of dog. Got men thinking they're dogs. What's the remedy for this? I recognize the situation. If you think you're a dog, you're going to act like a dog. Lots of people running around thinking they're dogs. Sending out invites. Give me a second here. Got some rather disturbing stuff for you today. It's always worth it. It's always worth stepping in here and checking it out. Shit's wild. Let's see how many people will actually affirm that English works forward and backwards, besides my friend Andrew of over 10 years. You see, this is going to have to do with your ability to observe and then speak now. But you're not going to be able to do it. I scared the shit out of you. Andrew, I scared the shit out of them. So they can't respond to words working forward and backwards. Their brain's out to lunch. They need somebody else to speak for them. They need an authority figure, somebody with a permission slip or a license to operate phonetically. But the irony here is there's no school for phonetic English. And I was trained in phonetics at 10 years of age. It's amazing. And most of these fucks are suffering from regression. Technology doesn't make you smarter. Technology makes you fucking stupider. How you feel about that? We're not getting smarter as a species or a society because of technology. Thanks to technology, everybody went fucking digital. And I'm still analog and critical. It's amazing. Analytical, too. Not emotional. The majority of you are led by your emotions and you're not logical. You're political. And speaking of political, let's talk about Politico and its welfare recipients, right? It turns out a lot more of you are on welfare than you ever fucking realized in your life. Yeah. It turns out that media is state sponsored. They receive welfare benefits. You see, these newspapers can't actually operate on their own steam. They don't produce anything that's worth a fuck. Their subscription services are paid for by the church and the state. Welfare recipients, New York Times, Politico, Boston Globe, Washington Journal, welfare recipients. Isn't it amazing? And we have a tendency of looking down on people that are receiving welfare benefits, don't we? Shit's wild. Hold on, I'm still tagging people. I want as many people here as possible. The more witnesses, the better. Isn't that an interesting theory? Safety in numbers. The more people that see this stuff, the better off we all will be. It's part of my attitude about it. Why bother hiding any of it? No point. I will be dropping video clips that Grace strung together. I won't play the music. I want to catch a bean. This was like 5 years ago. 5 years ago, Andrew. 5 fucking years ago. What? I don't really greet or acknowledge people that announce themselves on the way in here without a thought for the headline or the information being discussed. I'm so sick and tired of narcissists and their fucking presence. I hate it when they announce themselves and never say goodbye when they're fucking leaving. You didn't make a difference when you arrived, and your departure didn't bother anything either. Why bother speaking? I have no fucking idea. Right, John? You're one of those people I'm talking about. One of many, John. No, John, you think you're perfect, right? You think you're perfect. Todd the Dot Church thinks he's perfect. Otis Frant thinks he's perfect. Paul Spotty thinks he's perfect. You're not a perfectionist. You're a running hider. Especially when it comes to kitty fuckers, right? Right? We don't talk about kitty fuckers in public, do we, John? No. That content's 5 years old. So this is not a new conversation. Right? Shit's fucking wild. Why do people have a hard time with the word no? Right? Hey, John, this is about theft of children, John. What gives you the right to open your fucking mouth? Hey, John, if you can't affirm or deny the headline, then you're not even worth the fucking time of day. You want to come here and make my fucking YouTube channel about you and your life, John? Why don't you go run your own YouTube channel? I won't be listening in. Oh, debate? You can't even read the headline, John. What is there to debate? Argue. What is there to debate? I asked you to read the fucking headline. Forward, backwards. Can you do it? I repeat the same information almost every day, but yet you didn't do anything with it. Did ya? Did anyone do anything with it, John? Sure didn't. Did ya? You ran from it. Isn't that factual? So I got to repeat myself every day because John doesn't want to do anything about factual information. Oh, you're going to do what? Your title, what about it? It's just a title. Oh, you don't know how to read, John? Changing the language so you can stay in control of the argument. Isn't that what people like you do? Twist words so it benefits you? I mean, this has been about my children for months. And all you've managed to do is piss me off and sit silent to kidnapping, child trafficking, kitty fuckers. And this has gone on for months. Did you think I forgot? You woke up and you thought yesterday's gone and today's a new day and it didn't matter anymore? That's right, John. Everyone is fucking guilty of what I'm saying. That's insane. No, the world's insane. You're insane. Your father's a fucking liar and your mother's a two-bit whore. That was true. And you're not going to do anything about it. You might run, you might cry, your face into a pillow and your ass up in the air for your daddy to butt plug you, right? God, kitty fuckers are everywhere. Is that why you are the way you are, John? Why would I respect you? You work against me. You steal from my children. Then you act like you're fucking superior intellectually. I'm not even human. Funny thing is, you ain't either. And I told you that for years. Told you for years. Yeah, I did. but you didn't listen. You like running your mouth without listening. You like reacting without thinking. I keep telling you, I ain't fucking human. I'm not your people, not your person. Don't you goddamn use your words on me. No, you don't. No, you don't. No, you're not. You're quick to run from a fight. Run and hide. You still haven't acknowledged that the words are working forward and backwards. Notice that? That means you're sitting in cognitive dissonance and fucking denial. And the evidence was fucking spelled out for you. Spelled the fuck out. Can't hide from it. Oh. Know about what? From all your early 20s. Oh. Really? No, you haven't. Because I've been talking about this for 20 years. So you're a lying piece of shit. How come you never get involved in the arguments? How come you never share the feeds? Why'd you let my children go hungry? Oh. So you know about death and decomposition rates. You know about cellular expansion. Oh, so you share my labor. You steal from my house, but you give my children no respect. And you come into my home feeding off my children in a charitable fucking fashion because you think I'm providing you a charity. You're not charity? That's why I don't listen to you. You're a goddamn charity case coming in here. You don't know anything. You still haven't acknowledged the headline. Wild. Todd's doing the same thing as you, John. Don't worry about it. Narcissists are easy to fucking march, and they're easy to goddamn monitor, and they're easy to fucking take note of. They all act the same. You sure are competing. Oh, I've talked about that too, John, but you didn't listen. See, you're just trying to change the topic conversation. I want to talk about kitty fuckers. I want to talk about child traffickers. I want to talk about Planned Parenthood distributing baby parts. I want to figure out who owns the placenta, mother, father, or Planned Parenthood. I don't want to talk about what you want to talk about. I want to listen to you sit silent to the good people. Right? Worried about my behavior. What about fucking kids? Boys and girls sports. Socially acceptable to people like you. No reason it's socially acceptable. If you start saying no, you'll lose your welfare benefits. Right? Isn't that picture worth 1,000 words? Bill Gates' fist up Fauci's ass. It's priceless, right? I keep telling you I'm not human, so do not try to reduce my stature. I keep telling you, and I've said for years, I'm a fucking dragon, so do not goddamn disrespect me with your fucking foul language. See, that's how I address the situation. I'm not a human. Told you 4 times. Not human. And your dumb nigger ass has never opened a dictionary, so you're running around thinking you know what human means, but you don't. Sure fuck don't. Isn't that fucking amazing? You're always degrading me with some bullshit language. Talking down on me as if you were fucking my superior. But I'm fucking stupid. I love being stupid these days. Pays the bills. You're a fucking dragon. You're no dragon. Dragons see clearly. And clearly you don't fucking see. And dragon means to see clearly. And clearly you don't have vision. You don't have dragon vision. No, because you'll deny all the facts that shove in your fucking face. Like these two whores being the same person. Right? Everybody's an act whore these days. Simpsons never lied about anything. No, they didn't. Holy shit. Fucking wild. Thought you had free will. Your reality's fucking scripted for you. Thought your opinion mattered? Holy shit, no it didn't. Never did. I was so happy to tell you that too. So this is referred to as moonlighting, operating multiple identities at the same time. Moonlighting. Oh, your Pope is moonlighting. Well, that's scandalous right there. I told you I was going to take down your fucking church, your empire, your schools, your dogma, you culted fucks. I'm so happy with myself these days. I script my own reality. And you cowtail to it. That means bow. Little bow wow. Run, doggy. Your legs, not your fucking mouth. Funny, isn't it? Oh shit. You script your reality and I script mine, but my reality beats yours daily. It's amazing when worlds collide. This video is 5 years old, John. Not like it's new. Thank you, Grace. Anybody wants to check out the audio, it's just music. Pictures are worth more than the words. They got their own story to tell, and you figure it out for your fucking self pretty goddamn quick when you see a fucking picture of bird. I don't have to tell you anything when I can show you everything, and you're gonna sit silent like a fucking dog, and you're smarter than me. Get the fuck out of here. Isn't that the facts? Oh, it's 4 years ago, you guys. I still ain't gotten dollars from these video contents either. People come in here and receive charity from my fucking house thinking I'm a goddamn charity case, you stupid fucking horse. I want you dead. Oh, it's about money. No, it's about kitty fuckers trafficking children, you stupid fucking horse. You ain't got nothing to say about it. I said all I need to say about it. And they sat silent to it. They would neither affirm or fucking deny. Like Bigfoot sightings, UFOs. And it's so amazing because I'm calling this out for the shrinks, the therapists, the psychiatrists, and human behavior specialists in the fucking future. Due to open congressional hearings within the last 2 months, Congress has announced globally, hey, UFOs are real. We've been trading with underwater civilizations for 70 years. Underwater. You're so worried about outer space. You're not worried about what's underground or under the ocean or under your fucking feet. So I'm wondering what you're going to do with those people now. The ones that saw UFOs, the ones that saw Bigfoot. They're still crazy? Even though Congress said to the world, these things are real. I wonder what medications you're going to fucking put them on now. Or maybe the human behavior specialists, the shrinks, the psychiatrists, or the state finance therapists are going to wind up in a mental asylum because the news fucking broke them. And it didn't move me at all. I'm not the one crying. Hey, this one's 4 years ago. 4 years ago, you guys. 4 years ago. I was so on the goddamn ball 4 fucking years ago. What? Oh. And half of what you saw in that 5-minute clip, people are just waking up to now. And I had it. What? I had a soft fucking rough draft for you. What goddamn name was going on now? What? You see that? Question the narrative. I didn't tell you how to fucking feel. I didn't tell you to like my shit, doggy. Didn't tell you to hate my shit either. And I didn't sell it to you. This has been posted for 4 years. Still hasn't gotten $1. No information of any concern in there, though, right? Right? Question the narrative. And I love this. This one's 5 years old. This one's a year older than the last one. Hey, we're in a divine comedy, you guys. You guys got jokes. Fucking think you're smart. Huh? They got jokes for days, don't they? I told you I've been at war with you since 1999. And now I'm winning. And the pieces I put together 5 years ago are making more sense now than they did then. Holy fucking shit. They're your enemies. I'm not your enemy. Russia's not your enemy. I'm Russian in America. Holy fuck. I'm not confused about a goddamn thing. America is the motherland. Mother Russia. Dirty tree, I ain't confused about poop. That's the only thing you ever provide to the community is poop. The only thing that's alarming you right now is you losing any sort of alpha stance that you may have thought you had, but you never actually did have. You thought you were intellectually my superior for a long time. And I like letting you think that. There's no money in changing your mind. You're convinced of everything. You know everything preemptively. I can't convince you of a goddamn thing. The only thing that, for the most part, comes out of your mouth is poop. And like most people, that's what they're full of, poop. And all of a sudden, you think you're smarter than everybody else? I didn't give up on shit. What I'm trying to show you is you don't have a solution. You're the problem. I exposed you to the problems and you gave me a hard time, causing a problem. You didn't work with me. You worked against me. That creates a problem. You're my enemy. You're my competition, John, Dirty Tree. Think you're fucking smarter? You haven't done anything. These people are guilty of child trafficking and kitty fucking, adrenochrome harvesting, and distribution of baby parts. Pretty wild, right? What you want to do about it? Nothing? Let it continue? Because you're good people? Those two are the same person, but you'll never figure the fuck out. How the fuck do I use AI to string together a bunch of pictures? I've done over 20,000 hours in streaming content that you never paid a dime for. See, John wants to come in here and compete with me about how many books he read. Hey, John, how many children you got? None? Can't have any, can you? See, Muslims have no respect for you, John. Oh, you might have 2 children. I got 5. So I'm better than you. That's how Muslims will look at it. And Poop's better than everybody because he's got 8 transgender children. John's got 30 books written that no one will buy. He's financially unsuccessful because he's still living at home with his daddy. Got 2 children, doesn't know where they are. Might be his, might be the mailman's. He really has no idea. Can't prove anything. And meanwhile, I have proven moonlighting. 20,000 hours of streaming content. I'm trying, ain't I, John? But you want to compete with me. That doesn't help my 5 children in any way, but you should know that. But you don't know that. Your attitude about the situation cost me my fucking children. What are you talking about? Well, I know you're an apathetic whore. I know this shit won't line up on your wall. I know you're not going to share it on your Facebook wall. I know none of you are going to want to be seen with me in public. Talk about these things in public. Get the fuck out of here. None of you are going to talk about this shit in public. Not one of you. You're not going to run a fucking hosted show in regards to this shit. Oh, you don't understand? Sitting silent and turning a blind eye makes you innocent? You're fucking insane if you think turning a blind eye and running in the opposite direction makes you goddamn innocent. Sitting silent makes you fucking guilty. Your mouth, unacceptable. What you're sitting silent to is treason. It's amazing. I exposed to you an international mafia of child traffickers, and you sat silent to it. See, John, you keep making it about me, and it's never been about me. It's been about the children. John wants to make it about John. It's not about John. It's about children, John. When are you going to cut your fucking throat? When are you going to put your ass outside the equation? When are you going to make it about the collective instead of your fucking self? What am I talking about? What am I talking about? I, me. I wrote 30 books. I don't care about the children being trafficked. I wrote 30 books. I don't care about your stolen children. Look at me. I wrote 30 books. I, me. I want to kill you. That's your fault. The only thing you care about is you. Why are you lying about it? Right? Why are you lying about it? This is treason within the church. Why are you lying about it? Such good people, right, John? Kitty fuckers everywhere. They're good people. It's socially acceptable for a preacher or a priest to check your child's ass to see if they're a quart low on their oil. Their finger becomes a dipstick so they can check them to see if there's a fucking quart low. Such good people. See, John still wants to make it about John. What do you know about me? What do you know about me? You don't know anything about me. You think you know everything. It's amazing. It was never about you. It was about a parent's right to say no to vaccination, but you're a dumb nigger. And I said no to vaccines for 72 months. Where the fuck have you been? I said no to masking mandates for the same amount of time. Where the fuck were you? You didn't stand by my side. You worked against me. You wanted to compete. I don't see a point in teaching dumb niggers like you, John. Dumb niggers like you are a dime a dozen. If I taught you anything, I can already tell you what would happen. You would follow through and act just like Paul Spotty, Tyler Upgaldy, Todd Church. My God, I know exactly what you'd do. You'd start your own cult. You don't care about competition. You sure do. You're in here competing with me right now. The fuck are you talking about? You want to make my stream about you. This is about cults and kitty fuckers. You're not simply talking. You're trying to manipulate the situation to benefit you. And it's not about you. It never was. It's about treason. And poop. What are you going to do about the treason you're seeing on the television screen? Nothing? Because you're such a good person, right? Oh, so you can't see what I'm playing on TV right now? But somehow you're in here on YouTube on what? A ham radio? Don't fucking lie to me. I hate you smart people playing fucking games. I don't have a TV. No, you got a monitor. You got a laptop, you got a computer, you got a video screen. You're staring at me. You fucking love twisting language for what? So you can look smarter? So you don't have to admit that I'm fucking right? Word games? Manipulative motherfuckers, aren't you? Dirty Tree and John, you're both alike. It's amazing. You can't see it? I can see it. You act just like Todd Church. You see, I asked you a question and you couldn't answer. You went back to I, me, just like John. I asked you what you're going to do about the fucking treason on the screen. Kill them or sit silent to it? I mean, what choice do you have? Avoid the question, right? That's what you'll do. Watch. Oh, you do nothing every day, John. You do nothing every day. You don't share the streams. You work against me. You don't stand by me. You betray trust. That's what you're good for. You're good for nothing. I said it to your face. The most powerful nigger is the one that sits still. Hey, John, when the fuck did you ever compliment me? Never. When do I ever hear good things? Never. Oh, never. Never. The only time I ever heard anyone talking good stuff about myself was when they thought I was fucking dead. Because of your ass. Matt's dead. Right? Remember that one? That's when you had good things to say. When you thought I was fucking dead. I hate you, John. You did that. I didn't do it. I know what you're worth. You're worth nothing. I wouldn't want to be in a fucking hole with you. The only thing you're going to defend is you. Why would I defend you? You sound me out for $1 first opportunity you got. Mind cannibals. What the hell are you? New terminology, mind cannibals. All right. This shit's so great, right? All right. 4 years ago. Right? Watch closely. First picture. Some of you secretly don't like me, but I secretly know and don't give a shit. 4 years ago. Wow. It's like I'm psychic or something. It's like it's in my blood to know these things. And there are things that you learn in this world through family and through experience that you'll never hear in an institutionalized setting. Four years ago, I love my track record now. Homer knows best, everyone. Remember, John's a parasite. Don't forget it. John comes in here and feeds off people. John's an energy vampire, a real drain on the collective consciousness. No, actually, you can't say the same thing about me because this is my floor. That's my video content. That's my labor, not your labor. That's my research. That's my mind at work, not yours. You're in here feeding off my mind. You're feeding off my energy. See what kind of hypocrite you are, John? You don't even realize what you're doing while you're doing it. So listening to you run dribble out of your mouth, it's cute. Defending myself and humanity. You don't defend anything. You feed off of humanity. You don't actually have any humanity. There's no humanity within humanity. Not within the collective, no. Everybody's competing for money. I'm not human. See, I'm dragon. What's the definition of the word human, smart guy? Sea monster? Are you a fucking sea monster? I'm a human. Oh, I'm a human. Fucking sea monster. You don't even know the definitions of the words you speak, you illiterate fuck. You've never used a dictionary in your goddamn life, and I can tell. No, you don't. Because if you knew what the word meant, you wouldn't be using it. So don't fucking lie. Don't fucking lie. You're not using new language. The word human's 100 years old. You're lying to yourself. You're not lying to me. Because I don't believe you. The only person you're lying to is yourself. So wild. I'm making new language. What new language? I don't see any new words coming out of your mouth. You see some new words coming out of my mouth. A new way to approach language as a whole, and the title itself, which you're having a hard time with. And then you're going to sit there and tell me I haven't done anything? I got here and told you English was dog Latin. But you're a dumb dog and you can't figure that out. You don't understand the implications or the ramifications. I bet you don't even know what ramification means. Just like the word human. You don't know what it means. You're operating an assumption. I am an elitist because I did my own research. I know I was trained by them. Isn't it amazing? Then one day I ran away because I didn't like your bullshit. But I told you that. You don't know anything. I know everything. You're just offended by my know-it-all because my know-it-all trumps your know-it-all. See? Ego. Cult of clashing personality. Said it for years. How did I lose anything? This whole thing's coming down. The power grid's coming down. AI will go bye-bye. And we will be back in the Stone Ages. And most of you can't read or write. Well, technology doesn't make people kinder, doesn't make people smarter. People have actually become slaves to technology. Now they're human batteries for AI. Up next is robotic dogs, and we'll be towing people around on levitating boards, and poop will just drop on the ground, and the dog will have a bulldozer in its mouth or something to scoop the poop. Well, I definitely don't want you in charge of anything, John. That's for damn sure. So my AI is being trained to shut the whole thing down. You're trying to continuate it. I want to terminate it. And if my AI trumps yours, then you wasted your life, worked against me. You were my enemy from the start. No, I won't. I don't want to. I'm laughing my ass off these days. Spelled it out for you by hand without a fucking machine because man's the first machine. It sure is. Man's not a piece of paper. Man's not human. Man's not people. Man's not persons. Man, original fucking machine. First goddamn machine. Yup. God's machine. You like my language now? Smart people. They just want to argue. They don't have time for truth. They have time to do what? My language ain't yours, and yours ain't mine. Ultimately, it's whoever is in control of the floor, or the mud, or the ink, or the pen. Which is ego. No, it has nothing to do with military. No. Military men follow orders. They don't write them. 4 years ago, I must be a dumb nigger. Truth doesn't have a reward. Right? Truth doesn't have a trophy. Truth doesn't get you a cookie or a fucking merit badge. Does it? Does truth make you popular? Sure fuck doesn't. Does truth make you famous? Sure as fuck does not. Ah, simple. Does truth get you respected? No, truth gets you killed. Whoa. What? So I'm showing you information that might get you killed just for knowing it. Like, wow. Isn't that wild? And it cost me my 5 children. Oh, you got millions of people that follow you. Oh, I feel sorry for them. They're going to get lost like my children. What good are silent people? Can't depend on them for anything. Can't ask them to do anything. They won't support anything. They don't defend anything. They can't even defend themselves. They're defenseless. Whoa. You may as well rape the fuckers. I may as well stick my cock in your ear, mouth, ass, spew all over your face, rub my cunt up and down your backside, right? I should leave a shit streak down your fucking ass. What are you going to say about it? Nothing. You're going to let me do it. And that's what I understand. No, Dirty Tree, you're a submissive. If I asked you to, you would obey. You would let me do that to you. See how Dirty Tree's trying to twist what I said? I made this about you, Dirty Tree. I said you would let me do that to you if I wanted to. Now you got to try to twist it so you don't look like a victim. I know. There's the confession. You would let me stick my dick in your ear. You would let me fucking spew jism all over your face. You would allow it to happen. All I had to do was ask. And you would conform. Because you're a conformist. Or a communist. Which is a beta. Ah! Right? Bam! Ain't that right? Oh, look, another one of my videos. Wild, huh? You wonder why I don't trust people. Damn! I keep telling you, you're already in hell. And I'm your devil. I never said I was good. You want to get out of hell? You have to go through me. And that's why I laugh my ass off. Because you all run at the sight of me. Hey, Dirty Tree, you owe me money. You owe me lots of money. I said it yesterday. 20,000 hours in feed, $650 an hour. That's $1.75 million per person. You all owe me money. And if I was a rich man, the shit that my children went through would have never happened. Ain't that the facts? Hey, John. If you'd actually respected my time, my children wouldn't have gone hungry. I wouldn't have been in a welfare state, right? No, people respecting men's labor. You don't do that. You don't respect me. You don't respect my children. So I'm going to give you the same amount of respect that you gave my children, which is none. You're not worth respecting. You're not worth my time. I've learned that about you. Quit trying to bullshit me. Stupid fucking horse. Ooh, the earth is flat. What the hell is that? What's that all about? I don't know. I do know, but you don't. Lego son, won't you come? Won't you come wash away the shit? Can you believe it? No, they can't believe it. They don't want to. I must be fucking mentally deranged, huh? That boy's hell on drugs.
Hey, John, you compete with me every day. And every one of you smart people wants a trophy from his neighbor to the left or right of him and a chest to pin it on. Am I right? Chicken head motherfuckers. That's you right there. Some chicken head motherfuckers. Mentally fucking impaired. Chicken heads. Chicken head motherfucker stuck in a square. L7 cocksuckers, caucus members sucking air dick silently. Air Jordan could not slam dunk it any better than me, you fucking caucus members. Right? Chicken head motherfuckers. Right? Chicken head motherfuckers. Yellow bellied chicken head motherfuckers. You call him yellow? You call me chicken? Chicken? Chicken head motherfuckers? Want to fight? Say? See? No. Cognitively dissonant, mentally impaired, chicken head motherfuckers. Huh? Am I right?
What's up, Hillary? How you doing? Damn, that fucking traumatized me the first time I saw it, you know? Shit. Right? Uh, no one knows what to do, though, right? He did it! That one! That one! You did this shit, right? You did this to me, motherfucker! You thought you were woke? You're not woke. You're fake woke. You're diet woke. Fucking diet woke. Hey, Sophia, I got a fucking lesson for you today. Hi, folks. Hell of a lesson, isn't it? Hey, look, he's smoking crack. Hunter Biden's smoking crack, everyone. Look at a crackhead. What a fucking crackhead. Must be just like his daddy, a crackhead. Where'd everyone go? Right? I don't know where you want me to go with any of this shit, you know? Left or right? Why does Jeff Bezos look like the head of Department of Homeland Security? How's going on there with Tucker Carlson? Hey, it's Jackie Kennedy. She's still alive. Oh, but you are. And you're competing with me. Isn't that great? Because that's what smart people do, compete for their survival. Oh, you've been competing with me forever. Everybody does. Come on, John. They're all smarter than me. I don't get credit for being me. When the hell did I ever get credit for anything? What do you think about that one? I'm like Lord Voldemort. I am the one they will not name. I am the nameless man. They won't pay my family fucking nothing. They'll steal from my children everything, though. And then you expect me to think you're fucking good? My children go hungry because people love me. And then I got people every day asking me for handouts and freebies. You don't see anyone feeding my fucking family. Just stealing from them. Isn't that right? And I'm supposed to respect thieves and liars, cheats and whores, narcissistic cunts that want to compete with a nigga that's feeding them for fucking free. Because I clearly do not have any fucking competition. A fucking stutter. I'm going to pull away your right to speak, and I'm going to put a muzzle on you, dirty tree. Because you haven't actually offered anything to this conversation that was going to change anything. That's where I'm at with you. I used to think your poop comments were funny when I realized poop was an acronym for power one person, and I'm one person. And you're a one person full of poop. It's all right what comes out of your mouth. And I started laughing when I realized it myself. That's what you're worth. Poop. Poop. But you gave me the acronym. That was it. But it made me realize that my moves and my words and things I put together are way worth more than your mouth will ever be worth. And I realized that was so many of you. So many of you think you're gangsters, like Abel Rax and Todd the Dot Church and Otis Ferrant, bunch of talking heads. Chris Lewis, that's 5, and they got about 6-7 million followers between the 5 of them. And I smack them down every day, all of them. I take them all on at once if they talk in public. And then I'd wind up with all their followers. Isn't that amazing? This 2 years ago. And it's just as relevant right now as it was 2 years ago when I wrote it and made a video out of it. Because I actually did something, you fucks. And you love sitting there saying I didn't do anything? You're so fucking stupid. You can't even see me. And I like it that way for my own safety. This kind of conversation will typically get you killed. Truth, it's its own reward. Your silence makes you my bitch. I don't really give a fuck about your meaningless poop. The fuck does that have to do with anything that's been on the television screen? Poop. I gotta take Dirty Tree's entire vocabulary. Poop. That's his contribution to society, the word poop. You don't have to do anything else. Hey, Dirty Tree, you notice how you haven't responded to any content that's been put on this screen the entire time? You avoid them. I recognize that about you. So I have to wonder if you're able to read. You must be illiterate. One, two, three. Dirty Trey, how come you haven't responded to the headlines? Been here 2 hours. You can't read? Or don't want to respond to it? Or don't want to acknowledge it? Which one is it? People want to know. You're not sounding very intelligent right now, Dirty Tree. You still haven't acknowledged the headline. You're talking shit out your ass. You can't back up. Can't read the sentences. Can't see what's happening here. Too fucking stupid. Is that the issue? You're a good trained dog. You got a license to operate. You got a permission slip to speak, dog. You got a license to lie to yourself, dog. English is dog Latin, people. Religion is dogma for the dog-minded dogmen. Soldiers are war dogs. Law enforcement officers are what? Law dogs? Yeah, law dogs. War dogs, law dogs, merchant sailors, pirates, raiders, sea dogs. Pirate slang. Turns out everyone's a fucking dog. Got a license? Got a permission slip? You got someone else's approval to speak, dog? Got a collar? Are you on a short leash with your corporate masters? It's a great question, isn't it? Requires an answer. Silence is subjugation. Silence is submission. Silence is a license to commit violence. Your silence gives me permission to kill you. Isn't that awesome? I keep winning on a daily. People keep losing their shit and running on a daily. That's scientifically and literally the fucking factual facts. And silence is also evidence. It's recorded for you live. AI's watching you. AI's monitoring you. AI's recording your reactions to the news in real time. AI watches, AI evolves. Oh, no, 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 no. Not lawfully, not legally. Silence is consent. lawfully and legally, your silence is yes, doesn't mean no. So I run around under the assumption that you're sitting silent and consenting to everything that comes out of my mouth. You think silence is dissidence? That makes you fucking stupid. That makes you a whore. And I said it for free. And what are you going to do? Call me a liar? Steal from my children? I already know what you're going to do before you do it. That's actually the goddamn facts. Factual information is amazing, isn't it? They don't know what to do about it. Oh, poor baby. You don't let people speak, Matt. I've heard your guests on your lives. You let them speak a few words and you interrupt and take over. Oh, jeez. That's kind of what they tend to do to me when I go on their floors, or they just cut me off completely. Right? Right? Like Sun and Moon Group. Right? Like Jeranism. Right? Santos Bonacci. Right? I mean, they did the same things that Dirty Tree's trying to bring. Who's this dumb nigger think he is? Oh, we don't have to listen to anything that dumb nigger has to say. We'll just talk right over him. We'll just censor him. We'll just erase his shit. I'm supposed to feel sorry for Dirty Tree? Get the fuck out of here. No one lets me speak, so fuck you. See what I mean? Why would I give a shit what you think? You just try to talk over me. The very shit that you're crying about is the very shit that you've done to me for years, you stupid bitch. Isn't that amazing, folks? What a hypocrite. It's fucking funny as shit, though, isn't it? The stuff he's crying about is the very shit he's been doing to me for years. What a hypocrite. Right? This video is 5 years old. Didn't get $1 for it then. I'm not going to get $1 for it now. Do my children get to feed tomorrow? Or was this charity for the suckers and dum-dums? You feeling that? uh, 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 uh. I'm going to give people the same amount of respect that they've given me, which is none. I was always honest about it up front in advance. I never lie. Truth is fucking hysterically funny. Why would I respect people that have no respect for me? That would make me your fucking floor mat. And I'm not interested in being your goddamn floor mat, dog. Truth is a funny thing, isn't it? We don't like it. Doesn't make you popular. No. Has a tendency of getting you killed or hated by everybody. Oh, you don't love Trump. You hate Trump. But you hate Trump less than you hate Kamala. Okay? I don't know about you, but from my point of view, I'm loving being in the director's chair playing Steven Spielberg. Oh, fuck. Maybe I'm Morgan Freeman in the new voice of God. And this is governance technology one-on-one with the devil in your head. I'm going to red flag you for life. I'm going to stick a flag between your left and right ears that's going to come up and it's never going to come down. Why lie about it? I didn't. Sitting silent to it. What's that? Make you my bitch? My hoe? Santa's little hoes? Ho, 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 ho. You ain't laughing no more, are you? Right? They used to laugh at me all the time, you know? The shit really pissed me the fuck off. I hate it when people laugh at me. They think they're fucking smarter. They're not. And I go out of my way. And I've gone out of my way. For 25 years, I've gone out of my way for ignorant fucking whores like Dirty Tree, John Havlicek for what? Huh? For what? Respect? I told you truth gets you killed. Doesn't get you liked. Doesn't make you popular. Come on, John. You don't have a response? You're running away? That's what cowards do. What'd you offer to the conversation that was worth a fuck? What are you going to do about stream? King Leonidas taught us we could define a man by his actions, and his word meant nothing. This is something I put together 4 years ago. Society doesn't condone truthful speech. Society doesn't approve of intellect outside of the classroom. So anybody outside of the classroom, their voices aren't going to be heard by the mass. The people going to those schools, they think they're smarter than everybody because of their degrees. But as you raise up in degrees in society, you regress consciously. Bam! You're trading your soul a degree at a time. You sold yourself out a degree at a time. Steve Jobs. Your time is your money. Not money itself. Your time is your money. right? Your time is your money. You don't know what you don't know what I want from you. Oh, I want you to respect my time like it's fucking money. But you don't. You never have. You never will. Right, John John? Dirty Tree? Never. Dirty Tree doesn't even respect Dirty Tree and just wants to lie about it. Dirty Tree hates Dirty Tree. Wants everybody else to love Dirty Tree, but Dirty Tree doesn't even love Dirty Tree. Figured out the fuck out. I got 20,000 hours clocked in. How come no one respected them? But you contribute nothing, which is the problem. So you think you're good. So my children go hungry because you don't value my time. I'm saying the same thing to everyone. You've just been around longer. So it pisses me off because I've said this a lot, which means you don't actually fucking listen. That really irritates me too. I hate repeating myself to people that have been here a very long time. Because I'm like, I told you this before. How come you didn't get it the first time, second time, third time? Man, we've had this conversation a lot. How come I never got paid for it? What? I'm supposed to work for free, John? Y'all stopped talking, didn't you? Because now you owe me for 30 fucking years of education. It's fucking magic to know that, huh? Poof. No, it's not about saving the human species. I don't even like that fucking word. Mankind is a species, and that word's sexist or racist to you. Mankind is a species. Humankind is a sub fucking species. Somehow it's conspiracy. And I can't find any like minded individuals because they all want to goddamn compete for a fucking academic trophy. Get in the ring with me, fucking Muhammad Ali. Look the fuck around, nigga. Look around! You wonder why I'm the way I am? Can't figure it out? Oh no! There's no transparency in people, policy, procedure, protocol, parents, persons, professionals, pushing propaganda politically, parties. Huh? See how I did that? Who did I miss out? Anyone? Did I leave someone out? Did I exclude a motherfucker? I don't like the way you talk. Yeah, well, that's the problem. I don't like the way most of you talk either. There you go. It's a fucking problem. What you're witness to is a failure of communications. Somehow it's a fucking conspiracy, right, folks? Do, 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 do. What the fuck? Shit's why. This is why I don't bother. Fuck. Well, why the hell would I do that? Goddamn, set down the fucking mouse and now I can't find it. The hell? Oh, there it is. I'm fucking blinding in with the carpet. Shit like that used to freak me out, you know? Where did I put it? Like losing your wallet. Ah! Right? Just about to give yourself a heart attack. Shit, fuck ass monkey paws. My hairy nipples. Excuse me, smart people. How the fuck is any of this my fault? Because I thank God that I've never voted in my fucking life. Right? In that equation, the only nigga I've been voted for was myself. Figure it out now. And these cheap goats and cheap hookers and cheap hoes, these cheaperies, these cheap chickadees, fucking cheap chicken head, caucus members sucking dick silently, actually think this shit's my fault. Are you out of your fucking mind? Have you lost your cotton picking fucking mind, nigga? What? How the fuck is any of this shit my fault? Huh? How the fuck? I don't need therapy, you do. When you hear it from my point of view, it's fucking funny, isn't it? There's nothing wrong with me. There's something wrong with you, motherfucker. Put the brakes on, buddy. Bam! Brake king. You have to break them before they're useful. That's what I'm thinking. You smell what I'm smoking? Or is your brain smoking while I'm choking and talking, speaking because of what I'm thinking? Did that hurt you? Or did it hurt you? You heard that, didn't you? Everybody's jealous. Everybody's fucking envious. Everybody wants what I have. And I'm like, go fucking work for it. I didn't get anything for free. Shit! Fuck monkey balls. Ugh. Back to the Future was propaganda. Shit's fucking wild. Right? He's a fucking time traveler. And we're going back to the future. Sounds crazy, doesn't it? I like my odds at this point, you guys. I really do. 50-50. Right? I'm not overselling it. I'm not underselling it. I'm right in the middle of it. 50-50. You like my odds? 50-50. $50-50. Am I overselling it? Maybe I'm underselling it. I don't know what the hell I'm talking about these days. 25 years in sales. You can't bullshit a bullshitter, people. Can't do it. I don't even know why you bother trying. Oh my God, why? It hurts me. And it hurts you. Huh? Well, I'll tell your friend John thanks. We're learning new stuff every day, you guys. Always trying to evolve that consciousness, you know. Devil's lettuce is good for that, they say. Right? I'm so good at this shit, I ain't even tried no more, which will scare the shit out of you. You like the power I be yielding? Because there's some power. I got the power! I got some power! I'm one of them autodidactic type peoples. Not a lot of us left in the world. Far and few between. That means they learn and then they evolve or they adapt. And an adapt is a magi. The magi got a mad eye. Mad eye. The mad eye of the magi. Jedi, motherfucker. Fucking mage, goddamn magi. A real wizard, Harry. Holy shit, he's a wizard, watch out! I'm gonna fuck their shit up, bitch. What? And I only have to do it one time. I don't want to do it twice. I hate repeating myself. I want to fuck your shit up one time and make it stick. So I have to repeat myself. Getting real tired of repeating myself and getting me nowhere. So this is ultimately group therapy. I don't know what else you want to call it. and everyone who use a fucking witness. So I want you to think about this like you're a damn witness. Y'all watched this shit. Y'all saw it. And what? Huh? What? You like my fucking frequency now? I didn't learn any of this in school. And I bet you know none of it. This is what happens when you do your own research. And you're not reliant on anyone. Huh? Remember, firm part of what science has taught me is that the more you sit still, the more things just come your way. You don't really go looking for these things. I didn't have to go looking for them. They arrived at my doorstep because of my frequency. And your frequency is not my frequency, and my frequency will never be your frequency, and your frequency will never be my frequency. That's what? Conspiracy? Is it scientifically the fucking fact? Four years ago, hey, Dirty Tree, you still didn't acknowledge the statement of fact, which was the title to the stream. I'm still waiting to you a response. To you, a response. Does English work forward or backwards, Doug? How's that for plain simple English? And then if it does, Doug, why isn't it taught in school, Doug? English is dog Latin, isn't it? Dirty Tree wants to compete with me because he's a dirty dog. You want to sniff my butt? That's what dogs do. You didn't win anything. You avoid everything. You lost everything. And you're stuck in denial and cognitive dissonance. You're a sex slave. Sorry. I'm telling you, people can't read. They just want to come in here and troll. They never realized I was a troll. There's the troll. I'm a troll. I'm a troll king trolling you, commercially fishing, gaslighting, emotionally upsetting and offending people deliberately for absolutely nothing. 'Cause I ain't got nothing better to do with my time than to masturbate you. People have a hard time with hearing during a hearing session. They can't listen during a place for listening. It's amazing. They can't comprehend listening and hearing. Listening and hearing would apply comprehension, but we're suffering from illiteracy. So they wouldn't comprehend anything I'm saying to them. It's amazing. I'm my name. I'm my job. I'm my function. I'm my social status. I'm my bank account. I'm my material possessions. Look what I did. I took the matrix away from you. Right? Wild. Dananites were serpent masters, people. Right? Serpent masters. Masters of Kundalini and consciousness. Right? The Vikings would have said I had the third eye of a crow. Because only the fool knows his crow knows. That's a very ancient saying. Kronos is a reference to Saturn or God. If you can't perceive or think like God, then you don't actually have a relationship with God. What you have is a dogma you have in pursuit of God. Some people are looking for God. Some people are teaching about God. Some people think they're God. Reactions will tell me which class you're in. Reactions or confessions. People like telling on themselves, don't they? Perspective is everything, isn't it? And they do it without even knowing that they're doing it. You can't even speak English, dirty tree. That's what we're all realizing about you. And I'm demoting you. You lost your wrench. I gave you one. Now I took it away. I already did. You haven't responded to any of my questions. You're wasting my time. Competing with me. Perspective is everything, isn't it? Mine versus yours. It's an ego thing. You sweating the facts yet? We like factual information. We like it when people respond to questions, give actual valid answers. You don't do any of that. Wild, huh? No, these are my videos. Made with my made on my labor, made on my money. Got a couple volunteers that help. Thank you, Grace. Got assistants that do it for free. Can you believe that? They're actually worth something. They do a great job, don't they? $15 years ago, I drew and developed that design, generated this model here. Then one day I woke up drunk in the middle of the night and this was on TV. I was like, holy shit. Well, you get a load of this shit, doggy. And I met the fucking editor and producer of this. And he said, I love what you're doing. Keep it up. I said, thank you. I will. And I'll take no credit at all. Didn't ask for anything. Acknowledge it. That'd be nice. But they can't do that. They'll avoid it. They'll run from it. And oh, they didn't teach any of this in school. They left it out so you would never realize it. That way you'd be stuck in a fucking box forever. Forever trapped in a square. Sounds terrible. Doesn't that sound terrible? To be trapped in a box for eternity? I'd call that a cubist nightmare. Professionals work in cubicles 9 to 5. They buy boxed goods from box stores, entertained by boxers in a box ring. It's not really a ring if you thought about it. It's got 4 rails, runners. It's in a square. It's not actually a circle. They fighting in a box. Boxers boxing in a box. It's part of that oxymoronic language, calling things other than what they are. Why do they call a boxing ring a boxing ring? It's not in the shape of a ring or a circle. No, it's in the shape of a box, and they're calling it a ring. Why? Right? Whoa. Just making a lot of sense now, huh? Trying to square the people. And they get tricked into the squares a degree at a time. They get cubed in a degree at a time. They like to cube it. They like to cube it. They like to cube it. And an analog cubit is from the tip of your the tip of your elbow to the tip of your middle finger. That's an analog cubit. It's a measure. A qubit is also a digital bit of information. Words are funny. Isn't it amazing, John? The power of 9. It compels everybody out of the room. The power of 9 repels you. Right? The power of 9 compels you. Right out of the room. Later, bye. Later on today, I'll I'll take this whole stream and I'll restream it on Facebook, and I'll put some music in the background and shit. We'll play it for the Facebook mob and see what happens. Right? Remix it with Alan Watts in the background or something. I love putting this bit of video, this clip, about 9, into most of my productions because it's not something that you can argue with. It is. So I like adding this in wherever I can, a segment of video that's undisputable no matter what. Imagine that, knowing up front in advance you can make 2, 3, 4 hour streams, and you already know 20 minutes of it's indisputable. It's fucking wild. Makes you rather predatorial, Sure does. Ultimately, when you get to this level, it's like talking to a wall. You got 3 classes of people. You got people looking for God. You got people preaching about God. You got people thinking they are God. 3 classes. Well, I'll say it in a different fashion, right? I'll say it a little different, right? Because Christians think Jesus is God. So let's use Jesus instead, right? A little therapy for everyone, right? Some people are looking for Jesus. Some people teach about Jesus, but never do as Jesus did. And other people think they are Jesus incarnate. It's wild. 3 classes. There are those that see when shown, and those that refuse to see. 3 classes. And I was trying to see how these thirds apply to other senses like speech. But with speech, it's either they're going to say something or they're going to say nothing. So it's really divisive. Hearing, they're either going to hear you or not hear you. It's wild. Really, it's wild. right? It's the right or wrong feed. Most people won't sit still this long. I don't see a direction to go in, so I do these streams because I thoroughly do not believe society can resolve society's sufferings. Expose the problems to the majority, and the collective doesn't have anything to say about all inclusivity or group issues, environmental issues, water, air, land, quality education. Things that are all inclusive. The only thing they're worried about is their own feelings, concerns. They want to make your stream about them. So, and this has always been about math and children and future and environmental issues. Wild.